Hi, Rob Linhart in the Hazel's Wine Department, and here are our Sunday specials for April 13th and 14th.
John was the first one to pull you down. He took one drink and he started to clown. Passed you the Hazel, Jane, and Jack. Penelope got you and passed you right back.
Spring and warm weather are definitely coming on, and that means rosé season is on. And we've got two to talk about this week. We're going to start in the northwest of Spain in Bierzo for the 2022 Armastiguera Rosado of Mencia. Now, Mencia or Mencia is a red grape almost unique to that part of the world, and it can make these really interesting red wines. Here, they're making a rosé with that grape, and it kind of shows a little bit of that, I would say, slightly rustic Mencia character. It's going to open with a bit of a fresh, wild herb sort of sense to it. I was kind of thinking about tarragon or marjoram. It's got some nice high tones, a little bit of citrus zest. Orm or maybe pomelo is going to kind of come right on it when it opens up at first. But then we're going to get, for me, into some slightly different fruits. Now, we could talk about red fruits, and yeah, there's a little bit of a red tone here, but for my palate, I could not get away from this sense of red apple and pear fruit. A little bit unusual for me. Very nicely done, however. Good solid rosé, easy drinking, good minerality, a nice little hint of saltiness on the finish. To pair this well with food or not, this is a great deal on an easy drinking, super approachable Spanish rosé. And now for something completely different. We are in prime rosé territory here in Bandol in the south of France for the Domaine de Terrebonne Rosé. This is from 2022, so for a rosé like this, we would consider it very youthful. But freshness is not strictly a word I would use here. This wine opens with some brooding, darker tones to it. Earth, cocoa were the first things that came to mind for me. A firm mineral streak is going to start and carry right through on the palate. In the fruit profile here, I was kind of leaning a little more towards stone fruits. Dried peach, dried apricot were really the things that kind of showed through here. Nice little spice element, very subtle, just kind of sneaking through. As this wine finishes, you're going to get a little bit of something reminiscent of bitter almond, and there's some structure here. The red grape being used here is Mourvedre, and it can have some big structure. So a little bit of tannic grip, some fairly grippy acidity here as well. So this is your porch pounding rosé. This is your food rosé. Get this with a little bit of light-ish to mid-weight food and really bring the fruit out. Have at it and enjoy. Now, folks, we do have one more wine to mention just briefly. I am not reviewing it here, but back on Sunday's sale, we have this excellent 2019 Far Mountain Fishin' Sonoma Cabernet. What I can tell you about this Cabernet right now, great producer. We are up in the mountains here, up on Moon Mountain, so we're going to get some of that nice, structured Moon Mountain Cabernet in this wine. If you need more details, come and see me on Sunday.
The first one to pull you down. He took one drink and he started to clown. Passed you the Hazel, Jane, and Jack. Penelope got you and passed you right back.